Sales is the most lucrative skill in the world, period. The problem is most sales advice out there today is outdated, cheesy, and could even keep you from the deals that can make all the difference in your career. This is the No BS Sales School, a podcast for entrepreneurs and salespeople who want to master the skill of selling without all the BS. Welcome to the No BS Sales School podcast. I'm your host, Walker McKay. This week, I am out. I am out on vacation. And so I learned that vacation, the definition I've learned is where I go where I want to go and I do what I want to do. And if somebody I'm with is having a bad day, it's not my fucking problem. Everything else is family trip. The family trip is good too, but just know, let's not confuse the two. Sometimes, you know, when I grew up, going on vacation was going with my parents and they paid for everything and did everything, went to the beach or the mountains or went to across the country, whatever it was. And hell's vacation was wonderful. It could not have been that wonderful for my parents having to put up with us snot-nosed kids traveling across the country in a freaking station wagon, right? That's a family trip. So my vacation, I go up with three buddies. We've been going to this same place for either the 20th or 21st year. I'm not sure which. We go to the North Woods of Maine, and we go trout fishing. And one of the things I love about this trip is we'll be there from Saturday through next Friday, is we go to this camp. It's called Bradford Camps. Look it up, bradfordcamps.com. It's this cool little rustic camp in the middle of the woods, in the middle of millions of acres of forest. It's on a lake, but there's no internet. There's no cell service. There's no television. There's no news. There's nothing. And so we're up there completely cut off. Now, I say this, there is an emergency satellite phone at the camp that if somebody wants to reach us on because something terrible happens, they can reach us. However, I don't think I've told my wife that I have a satellite phone there. So when my parents were elderly and before they passed away, both my parents were sick in the summertime and both died in the summertime. And I told my family, I said, if mom or dad goes, put them up. I'll be home by the end of the week. You can't reach me. And so what's so important about that? Well, what's so important about that is how amazing it is to be away from the email, away from the phone, away from the daily bullshit that we read on social media, away from all those things. And what's left is three friends that we drink liquor and we laugh and we sleep and then, oh yeah, we fish. But you sit down and you communicate and you're in the moment and you're talking about things that are right there in front of you and ideas that you have. And you're not interrupted or worried about, oh, what's happening here? Or, hey, what's this idiotic thing that's happening in politics now? Or, oh, what's so-and-so saying now? It's the people right there. And it's a great detox. One of the guys that's going with us, one of the people that started the trip with me years ago, died of cancer 2 summers ago. So last summer we took his ashes up there. And this year we're taking another friend with us, and he's very nervous. He's a very important attorney, corporate attorney, does all this stuff, works all the time. He's a great guy, but he said, I'm mostly afraid of being away from my clients, of them not being able to reach me. And I said, don't you have a team? Don't you have people around you? He goes, oh yeah, I have all my accounts. I have other, all my clients have other people in my office working on them. I said, let it go. It's going to be okay. You're not that damn important. None of us are. And here's the thing. What if you set your business up so that you could go away for a week and it was okay? The fact that you can't right now, if you can't go away for a week and not check voicemail and not check email, that's the way you set it up. I've set mine up so I can go away for a week and nothing breaks. Or if it does break, I'll come back and I'll fix it when I do. But I'll let my clients know ahead of time. I'm going to be gone this week. You won't be able to reach me. I don't think many of them care that much, right? They really don't. They shouldn't. I tell people, look, this is when you can get me. We need to have conversations now or when I get back. I tell people when they start off as clients with me, I take 6 to 8 weeks vacation every single year. I'll give you plenty of warning, but just know during those times, I will be unavailable. That's where we start. If you can't do that, if your business cannot run without you, those are decisions that you've made. Maybe you need to make it, maybe it doesn't be a short-term goal, but maybe look at how can I, in the next couple of years, 5 years, build a business that I can go away for a week and have somebody else check my email, have somebody else answer any emergency phone calls, have somebody else in charge who at least can keep things running until you get back. Some huge opportunity calls, the once in a lifetime a prospect calls you. If they can't wait for 3 or 4 days for you to come back to talk to you, probably weren't going to stick very long anyway. If you have a horrible client emergency, give your staff permission to make decisions they need to make to do what they can do to fix it. Empower them to take care of things for you. Your staff, people that work with you, if you have people that work with you, they can probably do more if you trusted them more. Start now. Begin to delegate thinking to them, not just tasks, not just do these 5 things, but how about help me solve this problem? Come back when you're a third of the way done, and let's see how, where we're going, what direction this is going. Delegate thinking, not just tasks. Train people in your office around you to think. It's a gift. It'll be the biggest gift to you, because when you go away and something happens, there's not an instinctive thing to reach out, press your numbers on the phone and scream what an emergency it is. You're not doing yourself any favor if you're answering the phone, you're on your email the whole time you're out, especially if it's a family trip, right? You've got a period of time with your kids, a period of time with your wife, your spouse. You're asking for a week. Can you go devote that time just to them? I bet you can. I know they would appreciate it. And your clients, you know what? If you died tomorrow, they'd find someone else to help them. It's okay. You're not that important to your clients, but your family, you're everything. So here's my joke about, like I said, about family trip. If you vacation is going where you want to go, doing what you want to do, and if somebody was having a bad day, it's not your effing problem. Everything else is family trip. Vacation's important. Take vacations. Don't confuse vacation with family trip. You got to do those too. But sometimes it's good just to get away. And that's what I'm doing. I'm Walker McKay with No BS Sales. See you guys in a week. Thanks for listening to the No BS Sales School podcast. If you're struggling to close deals, then I want to invite you to take my free mini course, where you'll learn the 7 most expensive sales mistakes that will cost you time, money, and credibility. So be sure to click the link in the show notes or go to www.7salesmistakes.com. That's the number 7salesmistakes.com. Thanks again for listening to the No BS Sales School podcast.